The last bell. It was a rainy afternoon when Arjun realized he had forgotten his notebook in class. The school was almost empty. The final bell had run an hour ago, and most students had already left. The corridors were unusually silent, except for the distant sound of rain hitting the windows. Just 5 minutes, Arjun muttered to himself. He hurried back to his classroom on the third floor. The lights flickered as he walked past the long hallway. Something about the silence felt wrong. When he reached his classroom, the door was slightly open. He frowned. I am sure I closed it early. Pushing the door gently, it cracked loudly, echoing through the empty corridor. Inside, everything looked normal: desk, chair, and the blackboard. His notebook was right where he left it. Relieved, he stepped inside. Slam! The door suddenly shut behind him. Arjun froze. Hello, he called out nervously. No answer. He tried to open the door, but it would not budge. It felt like something was holding it from the other side. His heart started pounding. Then he heard it. A faint whisper, "Don't leave." Arjun turned slowly. At the back of the classroom near the last bench, someone was sitting. A girl. Her head was down, long hair covering her face. Arjun's voice trembled. Who are you?" No response. He took a step closer. I said, "Who are you?" The girl's head slowly tilted upward, but her face was still hidden. And then she spoke. "You were not supposed to come back." Arjun breathed, catch in his throat. Suddenly, the classroom lights went out. Darkness. Complete silence. Then, tap, tap, tap. Footsteps. Coming closer. Arjun backed away, bumping into a desk. "Stay away," he shouted. The footsteps stopped. For a moment, there was nothing. The right behind him, a cold breath. Too late. Arjun screamed and rushed toward the door, pulling it with all his strength. This time it opened. He ran out into the corridor without looking back. The hallway lights were now completely off. Only flashes of lightning from outside lit his path. As he ran toward the street, he heard footsteps again, following him. Fast, closer, closer. He did not dare turn around. Reaching the ground floor, he dashed toward the exit gate. But just before he stepped out, he felt something grab his wrist. Ice cold fingers. He looked down, a pale hand slowly lightening. He turned. The girl stood right behind him. Her face was now visible. Her eyes were hollow, dark, empty, and her mouth stretched into an unnaturally smile. "You forget me," Arjun blinked, and suddenly he was back in the classroom, sitting on the last bench. His body felt heavy, foreign. He could not move, he could not speak. And in front of him, a boy stood at the door, looking confused, holding a notebook the same way Arjun had been. The girl's whisper echoed in his ear. "Now you stay and wait for the next one." The door slowly cracked open.